Hello YouTubers, Charles here. Gonna continue playing some Dwarf Fortress. Took a little bit of a break this week. Saints Row 4 came out. I've been playing actually some Factorio mods. So we left last time, it just turned summer. And we have some elven traders here. But it's been already like a week, and there was a party going on, so the broker was partying, and now he's, I believe he's asleep. Trader is requested. He's sleeping. Let's try two things. See if we have anyone else with that skill. It doesn't look like it. I believe they're all put at the top. Well, if there was someone else who was skilled, I'd assign them to be the broker. But as I don't really need to trade, I'm going to risk it and see if he wakes up before they leave. I'm hoping he does. Two, we were setting up a barracks for the archery squad. We don't have any beds at the moment. As we're trying to get 20 beds built. Do have plenty of wood, but the cutter and woodworker are both out cutting down more trees. Let's see where they are. Looks like they're almost done, unless there's only 2 trees here, and I don't think there's any up this level. If I go down, well, there looks to be just a few trees left, so we'll leave that. They'll get to building beds soon. I was having a problem setting up squads and their schedules. Now I do have the wiki open here on another screen, so I'm briefly gonna try this one more time. So I hit M for military, and I want S for schedules. Now apparently, the one thing I was missing is there's different alert levels. Alright, so there's inactive, active train. I kind of do want that. Press tab to focus on the order list. Here, E to edit a standing order, or O to give a new one. Cycle the highlight the O to give order. We'll cycle and change the order type. To use any orders other than training, you'll need to set appropriate burrow, route, or station. I have a station set up. Highlight, I'm assuming Assuming Station 1 is highlighted. It's the only one there is. And press enter. It should be highlighted in... Oh, it's highlighted in green. Yes, it is. Want 4 soldiers at a minimum. That leaves 2 to be able to go and get food or drink if they're hungry. Shift enter is done. Are these all the... Let's see. Edit. Station 1, 4 minimum. Okay. Apparently you can assign multiple orders per spot. And that's what was confusing me. I thought it was select one of these type thingy. Alright. So if I copy these orders and paste them there. Alright. So the Diamond Works is my melee guys. The Snarling Channels is my Marks Dwarfs. I believe I only have 3 of them. Alright, so they're trained 2 minimum. And I want to cancel the order there. And instead, I want to give an order of station. That's station 1, 2 soldiers minimum. And I want to name Station 1 for the Marks Dwarfs. Paste, 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 paste. Okay, I think I have this set up now. So, on alternating months, one of these squads will be scheduled to be stationed by the door. The other will be training. There's always set to have not the maximum number of dwarfs. For the Marks Dwarf, it's 1 less than the maximum. For the Diamond Works, it's 2 less than the maximum. The Marks Dwarfs are half the size. There's only 3 of them versus 6 for the other. That should give enough opportunity for the dwarfs to eat or drink as needed. And the rest will be stationed or training as appropriate. Yeah, so that should be a decent defense against invaders, at least for now. Gonna build more traps in the future. In fact, now that I'm thinking of it, let's make some more mechanisms so we can make traps. Alright. Let's see, we have plenty of seeds, plenty of food, decent amount of drink that'll last, hopefully, well, that should last this whole season. probably need to brew more in the fall. And we're actually even bringing in some fish and some meat from hunting. And we have 40 dwarves. And about 30 animals.
Quick run! I am detected.
Oh, there he is. A thief in the night, or day, or whatever it is. And detected by our kitten. Right above our entrance. Yes. They tend to run away when they're detected. What is a sheep? Apparently it is. This is our pasture here. We have a horse. With a ewe. Cow calf is supposed to be assigned, I believe. Alright, it's... Yep. Alrighty. Planting some pigtails. Looks like we don't have quarry bushes or sweet pods at the moment. Do have a full field of plump helmets. It's the lower right field. Oh, maybe we do have quarry bushes. Alright, this is the lower left here is our furniture stockpile room. Looks like we still have some barrels. That's great. Oh. Got our baby horse now. Okay. Ooh. So merchants will be leaving soon. And our trader is awake. And here. Alright. Last time I did some trading, it kind of got messed up a little bit. I think I've figured out the reason, and hopefully won't be a problem this time. So here on the left is what the traders are offering. On the right is what we have brought to the trading depot. The first number, I believe, is the cost that the value that your trader believes it is, which is not necessarily the value that the merchant considers it, while the second number is the weight. Here it looks like a little palm tree, but that's just because the same characters used to represent palm trees. So they're trading clay loam and sandy clay. Used some pottery, but I believe I do have clay available. It's sand that I don't have. So one of the things problem with elves is they're hippie, tree-loving hippies. They don't like to see you hurting nature. That means cutting down trees. That means any food with meat in it. So it's really only safe to trade them stone objects. Now they'll trade you wood, but apparently they gather their wood ethically, only dead limbs and things like that. But since I don't have much wood here, I will take all the wood they are offering. Fiber rope is good if it's cheap. Now, flutes, piccolos, harps, they're basically their versions of toys and instruments and stuff like that. I don't need that. They do also trade animals, and here's let's hit V to view. Good. A stray colty. Colty cage made out of rubber wood. Not really sure what that is. A giant cassowary. Played enough Far Cry 3 to know what cassowaries are, and mean big ostrich-like birds. They do have a few just empty cages. And cheap ones are good. I don't have to. Giant tick. Can I get a description of the giant tick? Oh. Yeah. I don't want a giant tick. Let's go back. Huge monster in the shape of a cassowary. Gigantic, yet weak and skinny. His feathers are black. His skin is pale pink. His eyes are black. Not sure I want any giant anythings. Small, long-nosed, raccoon-like creature. Okay. He's gigantic. His hair is chestnut. His skin is tan. His eyes are black. Another thing the elves do have, which is very nice, is different types of alcohol. They grow above ground plants, and because of that, they have different types of alcohol. We got Longland beer here, Fisherberry wine, strawberry wine, sewer brew. What is this? Okay. Training swords. I'll take a cedar spear. Actually, two. They're cheap. Short sword and a long sword. They're not good for actual defense, but they're good for practice. They don't cause injury. They also have this strange wood armor, but yeah, not gonna go for that. I would like seeds if they are wild. Here we go. That's still, yeah, mittens. Don't. But here starts bags. Wild strawberry seed bag. Grab it. Sand bag. Sure. Blade weed. I think that's what is used to make sewer brew. Let's see, black sand, sure. Yellow sand, white sand. No more seeds. See what else. The first cloth bin is 400, 420, 400, 430. Take one cloth bin. Temperatures, amulet. Sure. Ratweed, fisher berries, wild strawberries, prickle berries. Splints and crutches. Okay, that's about all I'll take. And my broker here estimates that it is worth about 1357 coins. So the merchant's here to make a profit, so we need to trade them at least that much. And I can't trade the full bin because the bin's made of wood and that will offend them greatly. They're not really that offended that I'm using the bin. Just trying to sell them the bin itself will offend them. So we're pretty safe here. All of my stuff is made out of rock. And I need to give them a fair deal. Making 500 coin profit, I think, is a fair deal. So I am going to hit T for trade. And he comes back with a counter offer. Apparently he considers either his goods a lot more than my trader thought they were, or he considers what I'm offering a lot less than what my trader thought I were, or a combination of both. But I'm going to accept the offer. Because I don't want to piss off the elves. If you do that too much, they actually will start attacking. So I'm going to hit escape at this point and say the trader's no longer needed. So, some good trading. So now you see dwarves coming in and out and taking goods and so they finished constructing those bins. They should now be working on the beds. And the merchants are now leaving. So we just got that in there. It is the 13th of Hematite. It's halfway through the first month of summer. And there they go. Alright, the beds have been constructed. Let's get back to constructing more bedrooms. And finishing off, or getting closer to, I do beds against the same wall for some reason. Alright, that's the beds. We got the doors in. coffers here. Just building with H for container. Oop. Don't think there's any bags. There's one bag. And now it's the closest item, so. And finally, cabinet. And there are quality differences, but at this point, yeah, that doesn't really concern me. When I do get some nobles or a mayor, which actually may be happening soon, then the mayor wants a nice quality bedroom, and so you either have to decorate everything, which I may be getting to when I finish this room up here. See how we were doing. So wanna gonna try taking a little bit of a shortcut here, but it may be a bit dangerous. If I channel around the whole outside and around the pillars, there'll be nothing. Didn't want to channel the pillar itself. There'll be nothing supporting the floor and it will collapse. The problem is if there's anyone on it at the time, or anyone underneath it, they get injured, which is problematic. So I'm not gonna completely separate it yet. Basically right here, these pathways are gonna be holding it up for now. Here we go, furniture moving. While I'm at it, need some beds in this barracks. So, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7 should be good. Yeah, so by channeling around the whole outside instead of having to channel every piece of floor, the floor is going to basically become totally disconnected and collapse. So, saves time. Well, they are working pretty quick. Alright. Ooh. So, some weapon racks and armor stands were just completed. I'm going to put them in the first barracks. Let's put the weapons by the door. There's only 4 weapon racks there. Obviously, someone is transporting one at the moment.
I'm here to move in with my successful Dwarf son.
Ach, no, Mom, no!
More migrants. No. Hardly handle the ones we have currently. This guy's a trapper, but he's a competent Mark's dwarf. So I'm going to assign him to the snarling channels. Jeweler, who happens to apparently be much better sword dwarf. Fishery worker, happens to be better axe dwarf. So, preferences. You are getting assigned to be the snarling channels. You're getting assigned to the diamond works. You know, why not? You're getting assigned as well. Who do we have here? Yeah, you can he's got everything. We could use more fishery workers. You are definitely becoming a Marksdorf. Stonecrafter, potter, and glazer. No, you craft. Crafts. Okay. Oh, we got our water buffalo and a milker. Hopefully he can milk the water, but more guys.
No.
So adorable Keat. Whatever that is. Baby llama. Hopefully that's the last of them. Okay. These rooms are all now complete, but not all of them are bedrooms. The ones I added beds to were not bedrooms previously. Sorry. Make bedroom, enter. Make bedroom, enter. Make bedroom, enter. Let's build a door. No. Q. This is... This will be a barracks for the snarling channels. And let's make an archery range. Shoot from left to right. Yes, that is what we want them. For the snarling channels. Yes, so you can tell them that they should... Oh, I'm not going to tell them they should sleep here, but they should train, store individual equipment, and store squad equipment here. The bedroom. The bedroom portion, they'll sleep and train as well. Should train, sleep, individual equipment, and squad equipment. Let's build that last weapon rack, and unpause it. We should be getting have yet to be built some more weapon racks and armor stands for the Marks Dwarfs squad. You can see the Marks Dwarfs are entering in there. Oh, and while we're here, let's see. Horse. Because we have some more animals that came with the immigrants. Probably should be in the pasture here. Or also pause and up here. What do you mean no seeds? I traded with... Got some seeds from the elves. some of it was food. I did get some food, so maybe once they eat the food, the seeds will be available. Somebody's fighting. Goose is fighting. I got a trapper here. Let's. Ooh. Let's zoom to location. Oh, there is the goose, and there's our hunter trapper. He's still shooting.
Can't do that there.
Apparently it takes quite a number of bolts to kill a goose. B is what I want. He's not doing well. It's winded, nauseous, in pain, and pale. And quite a bit of damage. Some puppies born. There we go.
Sir, you can't do that there.
Pigtail seeds. Alright, let's get ready to drop this floor. Designate a channel. I don't think diagonal connections count. Apparently we're still hunting. I guess what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I think he may have. Armor stands. Put some weapons racks in. Alrighty. Let's make some charcoal. Smell some magnetite ore. And we can get to making some weapons of our own. Build a jewelry workshop. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with it yet, but oh, You know, I just remembered the merchants, the elves, took our chain. Let's make 4. And I think I was going to make some traction benches with the chain. I also got cloth, and I want to set up a clothing shop, but we need a room for that, so I'm taking that out now. Designate. Thought I designated that section to be channeled out.
Sir, a baby's been born.
Oh, that's just great. What about the feed?
Yeah. So we are up to 51. How are we doing on food and... we're doing pretty good, actually. Alright, let's build a workshop, clothier's shop. Let's make it blue. We also probably need a loom. It can be red. What else don't we don't have a siege workshop yet. It's dyer shop, so we can dye the clothes. Dyer shop, you need some barrels. I think a barrel, a bucket, and some other stone or material. Let's go with tower cap bucket. Okay, maybe not for stone. Let's and while we're here, corn and millstone, basically the same thing. They're for milling certain plants into flour. Do need a bower's workshop at some point, especially now that we have some Mark Dwarfs. I'm gonna put the soap shop in here as well. since we just used up a bunch of buckets, tell him to make 10 more buckets. So the traction benches and the soapery will basically finish off the hospital, which is down here. Not QI, because it happens to be a zone. Capital H now. We have thread, cloth, a few splints, a few crutches, which reminds me. Powder for casts, buckets, no soap, no traction benches, none of splints and crutches. Now, if you've been watching the whole time here, when we traded last fall with the dwarfs from our civilization, one of the things they asked for was crutches, and they were willing to pay a lot for them. Loom was built. So I'm going to build, say, 20 crutches. Can't take that much wood. Don't need many splints. Hopefully no one should be getting injured.
Sorry, I can't do it, sir.
Why was that suspended?
Sorry, I can't do it, sir.
Anyhow, while that's going on, let's see if we can clear out this floor real easy. So I'm gonna designate a channel. And there's no one down here. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's clear that designation. It would work if the area down here was clear, but it's not. So I'll have to mine out this area. Of course, I don't want to mine out the pillars, so I'll need to deselect them. And
Oh, I can't figure it out. It was almost there and...
Dwarf, I will do it myself. You shall be my hands.
Yes, I shall be your hands.
okay, so we have another mood. This one's not as good. Now, strange moods, I had one before, and it is L. Oh, the iron toy axe that was made. Now, if it's just a strange mood, or I'm not sure the actual terms, there's two sayings where the dwarf will build it and he'll gain a significant amount of skill. A possession is one where he'll make an artifact, worth quite a bit, but won't gain any skill in the process. So here we got our stone crafter, so he is probably going to grab one of the mason's workshop. No, oh, he's a crafter. He's going to grab the craft dwarf shop. Speaking of which, let's build a second one. Yeah. Let's unpause it and see what happens.
I claim this workshop in the name of invention!
So he's claimed it. And well, let's see, he's going off to grab some stuff. Where'd he go? He's coming back with, looks like a piece of bauxite. Yeah, so in the meantime, no crafts are being made for trade. I'll have to grab something else. As long as he keeps going off to grab some stuff. Oh, another piece of bauxite. That's great. It's when he doesn't and hasn't started building something yet. Like now. Stone rock, cloth thread. Stone rock, cloth thread. Okay. He's got hematite and bauxite. I'm guessing he needs thread now. Okay. Cloth. Cloth. How do I get thread? Ooh, didn't mean to do that. I think that's the right resolution. Process plants in the farmer's workshop. So let's try that. And just for shear creature, spin thread.
No. I said no.
Trying to build a second soap maker, see if it's just because materials I picked or something. Alright, so we did have a guy. Farmer's workshop here. Okay. Let's, actually, let's actually up here, sharing the sheep, maybe.
No.
We should have some thread now. It's a loom. I don't want the loom. I know at least you automatically grab threads and spin cloth. Cloth, thread, stone, rock. Spin some more thread. Let's see. It says I got sheepwool yarn, silk thread, pigtail fiber thread, pigtail fiber cloth. I hope he's not looking for silk. Sheep wool, reed fiber. Don't have any silk.
I can't do that there.
Let's change the profile on this back. Anyone can use it. I'm worried about that guy. I don't think he's going to survive, but I don't think there's much I can do about it at this point. Should mine out the rest of this, and mine out those stairs. I want to remove those stairs.
No.
It's late summer now. Alright, let's see if we can drop this floor. Designate. So I'm thinking diagonals do count. And channel. Channel there, and no one's underneath. What is holding you up? Is it? Oh, I hope it's not the ramps. No. Designate. Channel. Let's go one floor below. Designate. Move stairs, ramps. All right. They're just tearing through those ramps. I'm gonna build a floor here. And that.
Oh, I won't do it.
No more magnetite? Wrong way. We got hematite. That's basically the same thing. I'm gonna remove Q. Smelt some hematite. Should be getting traction benches built soon. Let's go back down here. Did that floor get built, or is that still? Remove stairs and ramps. Now what is holding that up? logs again. And obviously merchants. Human caravan. Yes, humans do come in the summer occasionally. So we should be right here. Maybe we can buy silk from them. Rock crafts. Mugs. Instruments. Toys on repeat. Humans don't care what you trade them, unlike the elves. We have that many. Got a lot of iron bars. All right, that's good. Crafts, toys, instruments. And a cloth. Yeah, no silk cloth. I'm betting that's what that guy wants. And I have just a short time. Where'd they? Others. Got a goat and a rabbit. Some carts.
It won't work.
Looks like at least one or two guys just on horseback as well.
The dwarves have
Yes,
organized a party.
of course they are
Everyone's invited.
throwing a party. Let's say the trader's requested here before he joins the party. I can't trade yet, but as long as he doesn't join the party. Build construction floor. Ah. Alright. I'm thinking these ramps are considered a holding up. Alright. Is it Q? D. And for remove construction, I want to remove that construction, and I'm actually how do I cancel that? there, kitty.
Ugh, I won't do it.
And it's still just hovering there. Really. Bet there. Sorry about that, guys. Had a little bit of a recording problem and didn't notice it right away. Yeah, this is still floating in the midair, and I'm thinking that there's a setting about collapse that is turned off, so I'm gonna have to do something about that. We got some human traders, and attempted to trade with them. Well, I did trade with them. They didn't have silk though, which leaves this guy in a kind of a lurch here. I'm assuming he needs silk because I have wool and plant fiber threads available. It's late summer here, so I just have a few more days to the end here, but this is starting to get a little long. I'll just let this play out here. Just finished trading, so all the dwarfs now going to go grab the items. Cancels construction. Need chain. I made chain. They built this second soapery. Tallow. I need a lye. I think that means I need an ashery. Build workshop. Ashery. Needs blocks. Okay then. I will make some rock blocks. So an ashery is where you burn wood to specifically create ashes, and then you can turn the ash into lye, which then can be used to make fertilizer or apparently soap as well. And it looks like we got some iron bars right on the floor there, which means we're out of bins. Being out of bins is never good, because you can't store as much stuff and everything gets placed all over the floor. And not sure how long guys in moods will stay that way. I don't think it's as long as 3 months. Autumn has come.
Autumn has arrived.
So I'm not sure if we're gonna get dwarven traders by the time dwarven traders won't arrive before this guy goes insane, which is unfortunate. I did say I'd try to do something neat, and since I did have the recording problem, ran out of hard drive space, had some old videos that I didn't get rid of the raw version of. Didn't realize that at the time. I'll be right back here in 1 second and hopefully give you a really neat view. Alright, hopefully you can see this. This is Stonesence. It's kind of an add-on. It's part of DFHack or Dwarf Fortress Hack, and this gives you a 3/4 perspective. And this is the exact same scene where I left the game off. It really runs within the game, or as another window off the game. But this is the main part of the fortress. Gives you a different little view. You can see down bottom centerish is the diary shop, the loom, clothier shop, soap maker shop, and the other soap maker shop that never got built. We got the archery range here. You see little target dummies with some arrows sticking out of them, armor racks, the little beds. That's all to the center right. Next to that, we have the dining hall that we have with the 12 tables and 12 chairs, and we got some dogs and cats and birds and chickens and stuff in it. You see Kivich in the craft door shop. He claimed it and is waiting for something. Scroll over here. Got the big kitchen area with a bunch of barrels. The stills along the back wall. The farmer's workshop has a little piece of cheese. You got the tannery, the hanging skin there. Or actually, that's the butcher shop. Tannery is the room kind of behind it, closer to the top with the hanging skin. You can see our other barracks and our storage room and our trading shop, and you can actually see outside. And if I go up here, as a plus, it's a little weird to control because it partially follows the game's view. So if I hit so there's our farms, and then here's outside. We got another farm. We got little grasses, and you see it slopes down. And that was up. If we keep going down, kind of got the window in a weird position here. Let's see. Yeah, there's the river in the corner of the map. See, it slopes up. It's really, you can really, well, a little hard to see, but we're on a hillside here. You see the biome kind of changes. We have different plants over here and actual trees, ones that we haven't cut down yet. So you see little ponds. But this is Stonesence, and it's a different view on the game. You can't really control the whole game from it. Let's see. Here's our little entrance again. It's kind of just a little depression. And here we go. We got here's next floor down with the ironworks and the hospital. If we keep going, we got these little stairs down here. And then here's our bedrooms and what's soon to be our great hall. Stonesence. Hopefully next time I'll finish this hall and maybe see if we can get some silk before that dwarf goes crazy. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.